Okay, I'm back. Yeah, since the stream went down, um, didn't want to continue on that VOD and just have 22 minutes of nothing on it. So, yeah, that works out. Okay. Don't know how to get that. Archives, got all that. Just moving into the right now. Oh, shoot. Is all we have left, bro? Yo. Oh. Missed one. In the Aitman facility. Depths. Interesting. Let's go over there real quick. Am I really not gonna get a follow through on the bomb I gave him? I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood. You smoking a pipe. I could get these as well. Yeah. Did I get a poison? I did. Not gonna give it to him yet though. Aitman facility depths. Yeah, we're missing one. Huh. I must have been like, well, that's clear. Right, yeah, there was one more. That was not this one. I just never find it? What happened? Did I get just launched on a endless goose chase? What did happen? I went here, this was the boss fight area. Yeah. Alright, let's go down, and then we can make our way up, I guess. I don't know what happened. Oh. Skull kick. Classic. Bearing Jade. Reduces knockback from enemy attacks when parrying. Increases stability when enduring heavy hits. That's actually not bad. Alright, sweet. May as well check. Yep, we're good. We can fill up a lot more jades. We're still missing quite a few. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just gonna look this one up just because of how weird this area is. Grotto of Scriptures West. All items. Thought there was a magic bomb. Surely there's a walkthrough Grotto of Scriptures West ninesols. All items. Yeah, that's where I am right now. Yeah, I got that chest. Certainly got that chest. Ah, that's so sneaky. So sneaky. Divine Hand Jade. Press LB right after a successful unbounded counter to perform a continuous unbounded counters. What? Whoa. That's something. And then this unlocks that. I was really wondering how you even get there, so big ups. It seems kinda nuts. Huh. Anyways. Grotto Scriptures East, we did nothing. And that might be where the treasure is. The grotto, the shore, the east. The wealth of the Nine Kingdoms hid deep in Kunlun, tucked in a grotto upon the eastern shore. The Fusang Cave painting points up to the skies. Keep flying and you'll find treasure galore. I don't know. Where do I want to go? Just go up and to the right. It's a dead end. It's easy to do. It's not a dead end. It leads to a whole door. Oh, is this did I even go over here? Oh, it's gonna spit me out. There. Place is only slightly hectic. Check down below here. We were running through this place like kind of fast. Uh-oh. Cock and balls. Oh, that killed him. Indeed. Hey, Gwendolyn. How are you, my friend? Okay, yeah, I got that. Chillin'. Yeah, I'm close to getting all the collectibles in the game before I go fight the final boss. I don't think there's gonna be anything else here, but was that Shroud? Is that my boy Shroud getting rowdy? Good luck, Lurk. Thanks, bro. Okay. I've been ambushed. Ah, okay. Wah! Where do I even go? I mean, it's gotta be somewhere. Wait, what? Did that do damage to me? Just like reset me? What kind of buffoonery was going on there? What kind of tomfoolery? How did I find like only the essentials? Weird looking cave. Right, because you did that to bring the rock down. I think this entire area is just for that puzzle. What? What even hit me? Probably a knife. I completed that. Okay. How am I missing this much in my grottos? Who opened the grottos right now? Oh, I'm just missing one. That explains a lot more. Just leads back to there. Come on now, I believe. I'm missing something obvious. Who's gonna look it up? Me. East. This is what we are in. We are in the east. Yeah, I got that. Herb catalyst. Did I get that? What is I at? There's no way I missed this. Twice. Me trying to purposely do an entire sweep of this area. I even knew that was gonna happen. I'm surprised that could hit me. I didn't. Wonderful. I just happened to skip over that area again. We're used to alive. Let's go to the Babylon. Upgrade our pipe. We're up ripping one right now. What the? Sean did him dirty. Oh my lord. Nice. Okay. I gotta be missing something, right? Alright. One. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Right, yeah. I might just be missing the Tao Dao Research Center. I think that's the only thing I'm missing. Alright, let's teleport there and I'll look it up. Because I seriously do not know how to get over there. Tao Dao Research Center. I don't see him opening up that door in the bottom left. Does this guy have more ninesols collectibles? Aha! I'll map data, all treasures, an 8-man, power reservoir, agricultural zone, new colon, warehouse, transmission, central core, grotto of scriptures, abandoned livestock area, research institution. I don't know. Certainly got the chest here. What am I missing here then? Just for the standing component, I got Tendao Research Center, all items. We're not slowing down. Isn't really a guide per se, but yeah, I got that one, I think. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I can go check, but all the ones are for like, oh, how to get the one at the top of the research center, but I believe I got that one on my first go around. That was pretty intuitive. Certainly been through here enough times. Yeah, I got that. Great. Got ping-ponged. Quite. There we go, thank you. Yeah, I got that one like I thought I did. There's no, like... Oh. Finally! This is the Data Research Institute. This is the Data Research Center. Wait a minute. There's no way. Oh, in just a short minute. How is that intuitive at all? That's painful. That's painful. Thank you, but that's painful. That's just plain painful. Come on now. Hey. Come on. Is that everything? Here you go, Shan. I brought you a storybook. Yay, it's, this doesn't look like a storybook at all. This is what I used to read all the time. This volume left a particularly strong impression on me. The author describes metallurgical applications in such interesting ways. Oh, all those words and hardly any pictures. Did you really read this whole thing? Didn't you do more interesting things when you were a kid? Did you ever play with your neighbors? What are you implying? I had lots of friends. I just liked reading more. What is it about? The diagrams look like a bunch of weird lines and circles. The diagrams. Metallurgy is the basis for all modern Solarian technology. We use it to issue instructions to machines and build all sorts of complicated systems. It's like a language used to talk to machines. Isn't it amazing? Bro was a coder. Yeah. You don't look that interested. It's not that I don't like it. It's okay, you don't have to force yourself. Metallurgical theory and applications doesn't sound like something a child would like anyways. I'll give it a try. Good. You should skip the introduction, go straight to chapter 5 to learn the symbols. Once you have that down, go back and start from chapter 1. So many words. Can I draw pictures for it? Alright, starting from this. Yep. Got that. I think I got everything. I want to get like all the upgrades and stuff. So I'm gonna go farm some money. Sir, I have some most fortunate news to share. What, are you getting married? What, are you lowering your prices? Oh, that would be difficult to do. I hope you'll understand. The good news is about my dear brother. Thanks to your assistance, I have accumulated a sizable amount of gin. I believe that given time, these funds will help my brother regain his freedom. I really didn't do much. I was just buying what I needed. Oh, no need to be bashful. I suspect you also purchased items which you didn't need. As much as I'm slightly ashamed to say this, there is one thing I'd like to discuss. In truth, other than gin, the liberation of my brother will also require a select few parts from other guards. Therefore, it is most unfortunate that I, a meek scholar, am not able to handle violent tasks. Enough beating around the bush. Ever since you called me, I knew this day would come. You want me to help you kill some guards and pick up some parts, right? Just tell me where you want and where I can find them. What do you want and where I can find them? Oh, I know you'd be willing to help. This part is called the Soul Severing Blade. It is currently held by a high-ranking guard named Shangu. This guard patrols the depths of the 8-man facility near the abandoned mines. It's not too far out. Give it a try if I manage to pass by. Don't I have that? Yeah, here's the dagger you asked for. This popped late. Bless you, sir. Your benevolence is immeasurable, and your virtues are as clear as... I get it, you don't need to exaggerate. Oh, I am obliged for it. Must have been a hard-fought victory worthy of great praise. The Celestial Legion are the Council's elite guards. They can indeed be a bit of a nuisance. But when compared to an ancient weapon like you, they're just small fry. I do indeed differ from them in rather inherent ways, but this does not mean I possess a higher prowess in combat. Using Shangu as an example, could not see that he blindly followed orders without an autonomy. To exist trapped in that telegular code is a pitiful existence. His brother isn't the guy in the chamber, is it? I believe that it is benevolent and righteous to have put them to rest. So you think only creatures with free will can be considered alive? Indeed, he who was unable to live for himself is just a dead man walking. You shouldn't be too harsh. Artificial beings like you are a special case. Oh, I understand. After all, I couldn't think when I first opened my eyes. In the beginning, I was kept in the G family's vault. At the time, my senses were obscured. I could only see the objects displayed in that room. Placed before me were the last written words of the great J Patriarch. The poem initially appeared to me just as a collection of symbols, but those ink strokes accompanied me year after year, until one day I suddenly understood its meaning. A surge of emotions poured into my brain. It was as if I woke up from a reverie. Everything in this world began to brim with meaning. To think that a poem could create self-awareness, it's nothing short of a miracle. Oh ho. Is it your choice whether to believe it or not, Sir Yi? But the world is much too colorful to not listen to one's heart and waste time on the tasks assigned by others. If I can't grant this experience to my brother, then I'm afraid it will all have been in vain. I am grateful to you, Sir Yi, for this great gift. I shall put it to good use. Oh yeah, alright. I don't think I need to go farm, I can just cash this in. Yeah. No farming needed. Alright, let's go get high one last time. It's nice to know that we're also drinking his urine. What the hell is this? It's even got a tag on it. I guess it became fashionable to keep one of these as pets. I don't understand it either. Prices for these scorpions skyrocketed once they were bred and modified to be docile and affectionate. The only thing they didn't modify away was their venom. Pets, animals should be raised and slaughtered. Absolute nonsense. It's so salty and that tough shell gets stuck between my teeth. What's the point of raising one if it doesn't even taste good? Pets aren't usually raised for consumption. Here's gut-wrench fruit. It's the wrenchiest. Some expensive poison. This fruit tastes pretty normal. Are you sure it's poisonous? I can't really enjoy normal food. We learned at school not to touch it due to all the parasites burrowed inside, so I have no idea. You did everything they teach you at school. The small white granules inside pack quite a punch, though. They're pretty good. Really? So it's edible? Why don't you take a bite yourself? Come here and stop shaking. I haven't moved. Oh, come on. Now you have two heads? Hey, why'd you turn your face into a bug trying to impress me with your theater tricks? I'm glad I've listened to my school teachers. Drink all the wine brewed by Shinong. I'm me. I have a drinking problem. Can I ask you for a favor? It's about Shanshan. No, I don't clean up other people's messes. You need to stay and take care of them. Take him back to your people for me. Ha, my people. Even if I really wanted to return, they won't welcome me back. You know full well that's wrong. You're just angry. Remember, once you miss that kind of chance, it doesn't come back. That's not for you to say to me. Sick. Ricochet, Medical Jade, Mob Quell Jade, Yang. I have Mob Quell Jade, Ying. Sure, I'll buy these. What else has been attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target? Oh. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can deflect back and inflict increased damage. Must be used in tandem with the bullet deflect skill. Yeah. What's a shadow strike? It's quicker if I use a mouse. Oh my gosh, I have so much body. Collect every jade. Let's go. Yep, that's everything. I wonder if people really do have like internal damage builds where they just beat themselves up and transfer it to the enemy. That would kind of go hard. But everything from Kaufu. Buy everything from the printer. Recycled all my stuff. Bought everything from Chilyu. Awesome. For some reason, I don't have the achievement. Find out resources and information marked by Shanghai 9000. Why? Does this area have more than just a boss fight? Does this have collectibles? Because I think I have everything. There must be a little more. Alright, let's teleport there. If we can get our jade situation under control. Figure out what jades we want for the battle and what we don't want. That's... not what I wanted. Oh. Found a mint though. Hey Shanshan. Oh. Have you seen Ninong? He was here just now. What do you mean? Where did he run off to again? I don't know. Some people from the village came to find him. They talked and then he ran off. They even told him to stay and not follow him. Were they going to the docks? I think so. He seemed like he was in a hurry. Maybe something happened at the village. I want to go too. Or maybe he just went to have another drink, have a drink with the other villagers. Really? Okay, guess I can't come along then. Okay, wait, that can't be right. Are you lying to me? Did something actually happen to the village? Calm down, I'll go find him right now. Just when I thought. Oh, I'm glad I misclicked. Helpful misclick. Oh. Did he kill everyone? What or no. Don't look like it. Don't move an inch closer. Don't fret, it's me. What happened to your arm? Yeah, there's robots everywhere. I'm fine. Those monsters, they suddenly attacked. Damn it, we only managed to hold back the first wave, but they got the shaman. Be careful, they brought reinforcements. I must keep killing. Don't force it. You've already done an incredible job keeping them at bay. I'll handle the rest. Please, save them. Save my people. Oh no! Is that all? Oh. This is really cool. I was not expecting this. Huh? Why are they not? Doers are gonna be a boss. Are her injuries serious? She took several blows, aimed at the kids, I'm afraid. Divine One, won't you stay here with us? The village can feed and house you with you here. You won't have to go anywhere. That's enough. After everything that's happened, that's the only idea you can come up with? Don't you understand? This is the real world. We can't keep turning a blind eye to it. But outside. What about the outside? I've been there myself. It might be dangerous, but infinite opportunities await. You can't even imagine the things we could be capable of. So quit talking nonsense. We humans are made of flesh. We can't risk. We're not allowed to mention a second time. What, you? I know you're doing this to protect everyone. I know you want to take care of everyone, but I feel the same way. No. I know everyone's scared. I'm scared too, but we have to muster up our courage or we won't be able to survive. But you, I thought you liked being alone. I was just scared. Scared that I'd end up like the others. Scared of becoming weak and easily satisfied. Scared that I'd become less like the guru. But damn it, yes, I still need everyone that works for you. What's more, they need you. Is that so? You've grown so much in the blink of an eye. Everything I taught, you picked up. Huh? Don't get sappy on me. You never taught me a go and bring everyone somewhere far away. Challenge your predecessors. Be doubtful of anything you see. What, you? With you in charge, I'm sure. Well, she's gone. Yeah. You did good with that paddle. Anung. What should we do next? Where do we go? Anung, leader. I've traveled many places. I never knew the world was so vast. I just want you all to be able to see it too. But I don't know where to go either, but I will lead the way. All that I learned and all that I see will be yours to know. Who could have imagined that one day you'd be their leader? Sorry, drinking buddy. It's going to be a while before you'll get to drink my brews again. That's fine by me. Sorry, I should have quit drinking that wine of yours ages ago. Have you actually thought it through? You're going to have to interact with a lot more people than you've been used to. Beats being alone and unable to do anything. I just hope that one day we won't ever have to turn to gods like you again for help. But thank you for everything. If you hadn't taken me in, I would have died on the road. I'm sorry for calling you a white-haired demon. It goes both ways. Before I met you in Chanchan, I never thought I'd be friends with 8 men. Alright, you should probably get going. I know you've got your own fish to fry. Our people will find our way to endure. Good luck, friend. Yo, you gonna like let Shanchan go with them? Help Shanchan become the leader of Peach Blossom Village. Hey, wait a minute. This thing belonged to you, right? Hey, it's the Fusang amulet. Did you get this from Shanchan? The kid made me hang this around my neck when I left the camp. He was worried I would get hurt and wouldn't let me go till I put it on. Some kind of protective talisman, isn't it? Something to that effect. Tell ya, this amulet here is the real deal. I tripped and fell during my last encounter with those armored beasts. When that red sword came down and I didn't have time to react, I thought I was done for. The amulet protected you from that blow? No, it managed to protect me from their 3 separate blows. You're an unlucky man. Once or twice is lucky. 3 times is a miracle. I thought you didn't believe in any gods. That's right, I don't believe in anything I haven't seen with my own eyes. What kind of tree was this thing carved from? Because let me tell you, there must be something enchanted about that tree. You protected Shanshan and me. Now it's only right that I return this to you. It's all broken though. It might still have some power, just take it. Damaged Fusang amulet. The amulet Shinong returned to Yi can be handed over to Shanshan. This crudely made Fusang amulet given to Shinong by Shanshan managed to miraculously block multiple attacks from the cards. That's nice. Hey guys. Whoa. Let me guess, the code you wrote broke the weather system. How did you know? That's incredible. It's a ritual all telegraphic engineers must go through, to say nothing of the huge hello world flashing on the display. Yeah, you're right. Teleurgy is fun. I can give machines all sorts of wild rules and it'll create a new world. It makes me feel so free. Careful, you free-spirited code. Your free-spirited code may drive your co-workers insane. Really? Abacus told me he could fix any mistakes I make. My apologies, Shanshan, but your most recent changes seem to have affected the underlying logic circuits. I'm afraid this situation may be irreversible. Why, I followed everything the scroll said. Next time, you should probably double-check before executing a script like that, Abacus. Yes, my lord. Please forgive my negligence. What was it supposed to do? Shanshan wrote a plugin to enable manual control over the day and night cycle. The plugin works, but it simultaneously caused parts of the display to malfunction. I'm sorry, I just wanted to give you a surprise. That's okay. What's important is to always learn from our mistakes. We're always going to mess up a bit in the pursuit of science anyways. Got that? Yeah. Oh. You can set your background to whatever you want. That's great. There's a lot of beautiful options. Oh, he has a thing. Most of my collection has been exclusively purchased by you. I now have all the requisite Jin, all thanks to you, Sir Yi. However, I knew this was coming. What's your request this time? Oh ho, how shameful of me to have Sir Yi see right through me. Please allow me to explain how this matter came to be. Do you recall the soul-severing blade you brought me? I believe the weapon could accomplish great things. However, it was rendered useless the moment I tried to use it. That dagger was still intact even after Shingu exploded. What were you trying to do with it? Why, to save my brother, of course. Oh no, I am now in urgent need of a tool sharper than the dagger. After some investigation, I think that a weapon held by the Celestial Enforcer located in the warehouse might do the job. Another elite guard from the Celestial Legion. They're really not easy to deal with. I know too well how difficult the task is, which is why I have no choice but to come to you. Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me where I should go and what I'm looking for again. It's in the inner warehouse. Look for the Celestial Enforcer's weapon Also called the Firestorm Ring. I was supposed to do this quest years ago. It would serve you to return completely unscathed. Unscathed, sure, let's call it that. This texture, a sharp feather light blade, emanating surges of energy like thunder, magnificent. This weapon will definitely put a hole in my brother's chest.
Huh?
What? I'm sorry? What are you going to use it for? Oh ho ho. How else does one use a weapon? I've been collecting jinn and weapons to arm myself in battle against Jingtan? You want to kill your brother? Why? The word kill could be more precise. We synthesized beings have no heartbeat. I just wish for my brother to cease all functions. You never said you hated him. Hate him? Not in the slightest. The heavens and earth bear witness to my fraternal love. As you must know, synthetic beings like my brother and I are ruled by our locomotion and not by our mortality. In the same way, the fate of my brother can't be defined by signs of life or death. Is that because you don't want him to be under the control of others? Like you said, he who wasn't able to live for himself is a dead man walking. I think that you and I could have developed such reported in a short time together. It's a pity that for centuries both of us gazed in the same direction, yet he never understood that poem. My brother and I, we differ from one another, but that doesn't matter. Anything beautiful would rather perish with dignity than endure in silence. You know better than me how tough Chen will be to deal with, and besides, I thought you hated violence. The road ahead may be treacherous, but for my brother, I shall press on without hesitation. Such an important matter cannot be left up for others to resolve. My preparations are complete. I shall take my leave soon. I cannot express the immense gratitude I have for your assisting and housing me, Sir Yi. I can't stop you, but it's best to be careful. So much talking. Oh, why is the amulet back with you again? I thought I told Enong to wear it. I thought I told you to wear it. It's not that. I saw Enong trying to leave in a hurry. I thought something big was happening. I was really scared for him, so I gave him the amulet. It's fine, I don't mind. I didn't expect it to actually prevent a disaster. Back when I was wearing it, I could feel a warmth in my chest. That must have been the power of Fusang Yi. This could just be a series of coincidences. How would you tell the difference? There's a rock inside this wooden amulet. Did you put it there? What? Is it? Let me see. That's not a rock. It's a Jinn medallion. Wow, we found hidden treasure inside. See, something could happen again. That is a bit uncanny. Jinn medallion. A Jinn medallion hidden in the Fusang amulet. It may have been a miner's secret stash. Can be recycled at the 3D printer for Jinn. How much is it worth? Oh, 1,000? That's not terrible. Alright. One more trip back. And if there's nothing, then we go to the final boss. What are you doing with the 3D printer? Shanshan wanted to learn how it works, so I taught him how to use the multi-tool to make it apart. To take it apart. While I was at it, I also uploaded a new blueprint. None of this sounds like good news. Wait, what? New blueprint? I already mastered the use of telergy. Drawing up a blueprint wasn't that hard. This 8-man kid can really pick up Solarian technology when he puts his mind to it. Are you sure he's learning and not just playing? I learn fastest when I'm having fun. So how long will it take you to print? Guess. I can't imagine it being anything useful. That's a matter of opinion. I think it's quite worth collecting. There's only one blueprint, so print it while it lasts. Sean coin. You gotta get the Sean coin. Oh. That's a good investment. It's worth 2K. It's worth 2K. That's a good investment. All right, one more double back. Alright, we're good. I don't want him to set off, but... Mint one for elegant pursuits such as music, Qui-Gon, and calligraphy and painting. When will you take care of your brother? Alright, I gotta use this bathroom. And then we can go to the boss. Be right back. One more map check, I think, is in order. But I think we about got. Oh, okay. I think we about got it. Yes, 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 yes. Yep, 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 yep. Got that, got that. There's nothing there. Let's go. Oh, wait. Gotta do my jades. Alright. Increase the recovery of eternal damage up and you get back into the fight quicker. I'm down. Striking enemies with a slash attack will recover some eternal damage back into health. I like Stasis Jade. Convert some damage to eternal damage. Grant the ability to better endure fierce combat. I like the idea. Hmm. I like the build we got. They complement each other well. What is going on here? So this is a whole area, maybe. Not a whole area, at least a partial one. Oh, interesting. Kind of works out, because whenever I attack things, I recover it, so it's much I mean, that is faster. It's gamble. If I hack that, will all of these pods come undone? I don't know what the implications of that are. What's the worst that could happen? First log. Oh, it's Igong. Original era, year 450, winter 1 of 20? Or 1 out of 20? I've never seen a catastrophe like this. John Howe will spread through Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tindao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kanon Research Center will bring back all the Feng Shi technologies. We must live up to everyone's hopes and find that cure that is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Original era, year 452, spring 4 of 8. While I was speaking in the Zia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Me! Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? Me. Good little me. Yeah, something bad's been going on here. Probably in the search of finding the cure. Whoa. Oh. I understand. The heck? Those cats? This is a lot faster. Alright. More lore. Oh hey, it's G. Original era, year 468. Winter, 12 of 23. Fantastic, we found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G's cells, we'll not only develop a serum for Tenhil, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kankyu or Yi. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. Foundation era, year 2, autumn, 10 of 23. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustments, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project has brought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to you. Sigh. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. Okay. Those are cats. Origin era. 457 summer. 8 out of 1. 8 of 1. I have been going through solution after solution only to find that I'm dead wrong every single time. When we isolated the Tanhu gene from an embryo, the result did not resemble a Solarian in either appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. In fact, we might not even be able to create a cure in time. I was in this fraught situation that Yi came up with the Eternal Cauldron project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I have decided to move all our available resources towards the Eternal Cauldron project. Research on the cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. Oh, interesting. Discover a tremendous secret. So, I am a cat. I've said that jokingly many times because I look like a cat, but I guess I am a cat? Is that why I'm so agile? What in the world? Foundation error, year 37, winter, 2 of 15. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tenhu, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, Tenhu growth seems to have been suppressed in Dusk Guardians who have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led the affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and an increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observations. Observations. Let me take a drink. Observations. Foundation era. Year 125. Spring 5 of 27. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibit the secondary mutations now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the root genes already present in Tanhu, some mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Foundation era, year 259, summer 8 out of 12. Damn soulscape, my head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. Weird. Foundation era, year 351. We have concluded our clinical test after no qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tenhu. The remaining 10 turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? The solution is the mutants. Probably. That's what I'm guessing. This guy crapping on me. Oh. It's quite the precise jump. Oh, she's been observing it all. Huh, there's me. There's Gomang. Who's that? The bottom. It's Blink. Is it because she's a mutant? Power strut. So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. Haha, what a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Jeez. Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls one after the other. I didn't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You are my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the eternal cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to know. People have the right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything and you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was possible. That it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tenhu will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Pinglai? Overthrowing you and the council is a start. Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I'm the only one who can make things right, no matter how much you hate me. This is an indisputable fact. You're not in that position to say that. You're not in that position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down you know I'm right. E, Are you holding this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Feng Shi Art of War? Feng Shi Art of War. All warfare is based on deception. Correct. You have always been an excellent pupil. Oh, shoot. I seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm. Even I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me. And for that, you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start? So then, those mutants, no way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Huh. Yi. Hing? Is that you? I've been thinking about it a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here? I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. My own soulscape memories. What did you say? I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious. You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Pinglai. At New Kunlun, we will find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tenhu. But ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao. There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well, and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been about what you want. So everything I've done up to now was just my own wishful thinking? I get it now. Is that what's been going through your own head? I should have known. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me, and I never had a little sister. Dang. What? How could you say something like that? You're all I have left. I'd rather forget everything about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Pinglai. Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault, and I'm not at fault. Yes, none of us were at fault. We just made different choices. But you never came back. Why? Why did you leave me behind? I didn't. When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. We are souls, outshining all species, never to be extinguished, leeching off bygone glory to fuel our brilliance. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are mortars, working in vain, painting our colors across the sky over and over again, probing and feeling. Night descends and our light is already faded. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault, for we are only souls. I knew you were here, Yi. Are you excited for dinner tonight? Things are getting crazy. Oh. Yi, you're finally awake. Is that you, Shan? Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We were attacked. The Four Seasons Pavilion? How? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide quickly, Shan. Shan, are you there? Answer me. Oh, crap. We're still missing someone. So many logs. Foundation era. Forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. I have looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? No. There has to be an explanation, and I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians in their soulscapes, just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. That's right, I've been a fool. The mutants are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Yep. Saw that one coming. Just data corrupted. I finally understand. Tianhu was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage of our evolution. This is my destiny, to lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. Yeah, she's lost it. She is what you would call cooked. Ooh. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. What is happening? Oh. I don't have a health bar. Oh, but I still take damage. What is this? Strange. Okay. Like an auto scroller. I don't need the money. I have any G. Huh. What? Didn't even realize I was low. I got this thing. I literally hit the deflect button. I can't. I shoot like a thing out of my sword. I can't. I don't. You gotta be kidding me. Kind of annoying that I couldn't see what I had, but that's for that. Another section. Oh lordy. Wondering what the purpose of this was. Awesome. Thank you. I'm struggling. How did I skull kick that? No. Oh, right. That's why I'm out of chi charges. Because I have the swipe blade on it. It takes 2 chi charges. That's right. I was wondering in the back of my mind why I didn't have as many as I thought I did. The cats, they're gone. How does that not cleanse the disease on the floor? Origin error. Year 434. Spring 3 out of 5. Under both the pressure and expectations of the council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fing clan might pull their funding. This has been a potential dream of mine, a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots, Fusang, for any clues. Origin era, year 444, summer, 6 out of 17. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough. In the synthesis between Solian cells and their roots, regeneration cells, this is our first step towards immortality and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Origin era, year 446, autumn, 9 out of 19. All the test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tenhu. She made the virus. Plausible. Makes sense. The virus is contagious, but we neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Inong devoted her life to research aimed at improving the well-being of her fellow Solarians. Unfortunately, a mistake in one of her experiments led to the birth of the Tenhu virus. Faced with this mistake, she was determined to find a solution at any cost in order to make this catastrophic, in order to right this catastrophic mistake. I see. Not the most plot-bending thing ever, but makes sense why she's been so obsessed with trying to cure it. She made it. Oh, what was it? Oh. Oh my god. Anyways. I don't know why I'm struggling so bad. Whew. Almost had to repeat it last time. Is there not a chip for this place? Oh wait, I think I was supposed to teleport back to the pavilion. Hey, this is open now. Nice. Personal diary? Sheehan is a noble job being the Dust Guardian. This is a person I don't know. Our eyes are always open and we never sleep. It is through our sacrifice that you can all have a good night's sleep. We take care of the nights. I know there's nothing we can do about it, but it's time everyone learned the truth. There is no elixir to slow down the disease. The Ascension Palace was a total fiction. The souls, Egonk, everything they promised was a lie. We're just a bunch of cheap lab rats. I mean, at the end of the day, we never deserved to board the island. I remember, Mom. Shanghai 9000. Wait for me. I will save everyone. Every last one of us. New character. Interesting. Oh, I can't teleport. Gotcha. To now Research Institute data chip. I don't know why I haven't gotten the achievement for getting all this stuff. Anyways. I don't know, save that for later. We're doing cool stuff. Gonna care. Ah, crap. Hey. Boost me. Boost me again. Not quite. There we go. Thank you. And it's blocked. Okay. And that's blocked. Oh, there's a character there. I just realized that's not normal. Am I gonna meet the night guard? Or night guardian? The guardian? Whatever. I think I might. Oh. True you, Sir Yi. It seems that I have overestimated my abilities. You couldn't stop Xington? It's alright. You're a scholar after all. Ho ho ho. Don't you mean your injuries? Is there any way to repair them? This time, even with all the Jin and Nukalan, it would accomplish nothing. Oh, in the end, I shall be the one to shatter mine eye first. Dreams disappear into the clouds, everything returns to naught. I'll help you deal with Zinzone. How shameful to have trouble you up to the very end. It's nothing, just lay down and be at peace. I shall perish with dignity, and not endure in silence. Oh. Oh, lordy. I have the fast sword on. I'm hitting block. Let's go. Rest for the wicked. Good boss. Now what? I might have to hop in the box. Don't worry about me. I feel like I'm missing one. I really don't want the game to end for me not having everything. It says I got everything. I ain't gotta worry about it. Probably should have rested. Oh well, it's fine. We take it in stride. Oh. Alright. Nice. Hitting the bong does come in handy. Oh. Where's Shanghai 9000? Or at least it didn't destroy the record player. Oh. Yuri. Or Abacus. My lords. Welcome back. What happened? Where's Shan Shan? Shan Shan, Kafu! Yeah, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Egong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. About that bomb I gave you. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. I immediately led Lord Kafu and Shan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Egong didn't stay for long. However, Egong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals? Why would she go through all this trouble? It must also be after the council code. And I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's possible. It's definitely within their own possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Analytical system failed. Core processor damage 97%. So it's not just your language processing model. It's your entire core has. Yes. Apologies. I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, me? Uncle Chubby, we're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. This is my fault? Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Chan Chan. My shutdown is related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Permanent shutdown. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's dead. Ah! Abacus Yuri. He's dedicated personal assistant in artificial intelligence. For unknown reasons, its sentimental levels were set unusually high, resulting in a more sentimental tone. As Yi's most loyal assistant, Abacus stood up against Egong during the break-in and protected the residents of the Pavilion, resulting in severe damage and forcing him to shut down. So what now? Oh. Hey! Kalfu! This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Egong just seized ultimate control of the council, commanding the guards to annihilate us? We'll be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Colony is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? Are you talking about Shan Shan? Wait, no. You mean you want to save the ape-men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? Oh. Yi. Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them back to the pale blue planet. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Hing were still here, that was what she would have done. That would doom the eternal cauldron. Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives for this project? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. Do you think the 8 men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives. I guess Shan-chan has influenced you quite a bit. Same goes for you. I forgot it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? This is all empty talk if we can't stop Igong. If a battle is inevitable, I have something that could tip the balance. The bomb! Finally! Remember the rhythmatic bomb you found last time? I have plans for a new arrow that, if made, could tear apart heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration. Have you started making it? Yes, the automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but it still needs some time. The bad news is, the type of arrow can only be fired once. Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Igong while we wait for the arrow to be complete. The 8-man problem is a bit more pressing. I need you to take Shan-chan to Shingon after that, activate the docks, and... You can't just decide for me. I'm not going. Shan-chan. Don't throw a tantrum. I know you are listening. Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were saying? Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they heard about Abacus? I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay with you, Yi. I want to go to Pinglai together. Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go. At least you'll be there. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me. Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that you sleep when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear you snoring. And that you're about super knowledgeable at everything you taught me so much. Maybe realize how big the world could be. And that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I have nothing if you're not going to be with me. Shan-chan, there are some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless 8 men from the pale blue planet to New Kanlan. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea. I already figured all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left with Nihong. That was when I guessed our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be. Then you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive. When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. But that's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. Most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would have never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please let me stay. Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here. Really? When have I ever lied to you? Please. Go take refuge with Shongnong and the others. I better get moving in case something happens to the docks later. I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shongnong and guide the 8 men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you all. Rhizomatic arrow. An arrow crafted by Kalfu, inspired by the rhizomatic bomb. It carries a similar destructive energy. This arrow should be used as a last resort in your battle against Ingok. It can only be fired once. I can't even use it right now. be honest, brother. With that incredibly smart brain of yours, how could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at the helm? Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet? You're the best pilot I know. I knew it, you sly dog. Look, I'll send Sean and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision. It has nothing to do with you. Do not thank me. I just want Sean to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order, even if it's just the 2 of us left. Let's go back to Ping Line together, you got that? It's a promise.
Hey.
Take it easy, you furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the villagers act like a bunch of obedient children. Saved me a whole lot of bother. Sigh. Here I am, still relying on you gods to lend me a hand right up to the end. Feels gross. Isn't that right, Sean? Sean? What's wrong? Didn't you want to say something to me? No. Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Yi. Sean, come here. I have something for you. The nymph. Hey, is this your mystic nymph? Yes, it's very important to me, so I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me a bit? Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later. Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet. Really? Then sure. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother. You all take care too. So why does Kaufu not have the virus issue? There's Earth. You're that close to Earth? Or is that Kunlun? How are you doing there, brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you, just like before. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. It'll probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. I know I'll never get to receive your replies. But that doesn't matter for my memories. I can piece together fragments of you. Your every glance and every word. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Perhaps you have embarked on an entirely new journey? I was going to pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later, if it wasn't for... If you have a new family, will you still remember me? Of course, how could I ever forget about you? Will you miss the days we spent together? I miss you so much. I really miss you. Sorry, this is supposed to be my last message to you, not just a bunch of trivial questions. Yeah, I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you to return to heaven and earth. Our voice is cracking from how much of it's speaking. Holy crap. How much dialogue. Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story. I promise, Sing, I promise. It's a promise. Take care, my dear brother. Until destiny reunites us. Goodbye, Hing. If you have no more unread messages from Ping Lai. Dang. So all those messages of her were old messages. Hing. Yi's naive and eccentric young sister. She has a particularly close bond with Yi. He's one of the few people who can resonate with Fusang. Hing believes in returning to the Tao and that it is natural to coexist and perish with Ping Lai. She therefore did not cling to life and refused these proposals to live in New Conland. She chose to stay in their hometown and accept a natural end to her life. Those are a lot of people. Whoa, that guy had like a cyborg face. Where am I going? Like, what? Is there a marker or... Seems pretty linear. Oh. We're going in the roots. Oh, I gotta go use the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Dude, if I knew the ending would last this long. It's good though. It's fine. We push on. Man, I'm in the freaking roots. It's not expecting this. Oh, findable. Whoa. Unlocked Primordial Roots core. System encrypted. Operation failed. This is sick looking. Hey, it's me. Solgi, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tanhu cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Huh. Enong, you might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Goming. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal. Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality. It's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into a virtual reality where their bodies are put into a cryo-sleep. Until we find a cure. Our scientists and G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and Soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds. And all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does this really work? Yes, upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. Liar! 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 There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Pingli. Oh. You're asking for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangxi shoulders, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? So, what's that you're talking about? Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source these? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tenhu. I mean, that would be unethical. But we can use humans. You all remember the Hotane sphere, right? The Deep Space Telescope has been running for centuries. It also has collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our own purposes. Are we opening up a whole new hunting ground? The G-Clan is itching to get our muscles moving. We're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? The Vin Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years? We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron Project, Kanan Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island with everyone on it will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up, fatty. Easy, what Kafu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. You calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. See, from the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusions as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion my ass. It's you. You and this accursed Tandao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hing will die too. I see, so you figured out that she made the virus. Let's go, treasure hunter. Root core monitoring device. Fangshi breaking free from its vessel. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pebbly planet, the primordial roots were codexed to build a massive web around the new Conlon to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. So it's feeding off the sun. Oh, shoot. You're up early. I thought you would sleep much longer. I realized that this really isn't a time for a nap. Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? Whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do. But you better stop right now.
What's all?
Why? You're about to witness the liberation of Feng Sheng. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. Insane? I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind. You'll thank me in time, you and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. We should celebrate because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal. And you think this is what will free us? I'm not going to let you have your way. How extremely cruel of you. I hoped that by trapping you in your dreams, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. Oh, she has a lightsaber. She's gonna come at me hard, isn't she? Oh no. Ah. Oh. Dang. Oh, that's sick. Okay, hold on. I'm taking that off. The faster speed was nice, but I just take so much internal damage. I think it was a bad idea. Oh, shoot. Okay. This boss seems pretty difficult. I'm gonna head out for the night. I am so sorry I'm ending it here. Biggest cliffhanger ever, but we're gonna leave it here. We got all the stuff. Now we will be at the final boss. So, thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Goodbye.